9 of the National Football League. And this one features the Saints, leader at quarterback.
The Saints offense taking over for the first time. They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And this one does not go far. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Wilson's got it. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now off play action. Into the hands of Likely. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side's... We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Taken in by Likely. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Has it in close. Touchdown, New Orleans. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive.
The Saints and their quarterback ready to take over once. Pass play on 1st and 10. This finds Likely. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. He's dropping back to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Forced out to his right. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Christian Barmore with the play.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
2nd and 10 now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. The Saints ready for their next series. Let out up. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And
this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 46-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Searching. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. The Saints headed back out on. Throwing from the gun. Likely's got it right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A touchdown aside. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From midfield now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And the Patriots in the nickel for this 3rd down call. They kick the running back in motion. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running line.
And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's got it!
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints cut it to a point late in this one. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by the... Running back sent in motion. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Hitting Olave on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now we'll take a timeout as they work on the injured player, and it's Chris Olave who's in some pain. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one.
Intentional grounding, offense.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. They're really...
Brought in inside the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So it's a win for the Saints. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not there'll be